Hello interwebs, just a quick show off video basically. If you knew how hard it is for me to do random stuff like this, you would understand why there's so much yay. And plus I tried a new technique, I mean not new to me, put it that way. I just recently finally got embossing powder and a heat gun and things like that. I've been dying to play around with it, but I finally got a chance to, and I love my husband because for him I wouldn't have all this crap. Anyway, so in case you were like me or whatever, didn't know, emboss resist is where you excuse me, use your Versamark, or me personally, I have the Ranger Perfect Medium. So you use it like you would any other ink. Use your stamps, stamp it on. Currently, this is the embossing powder that I have. I have a glittery one, but I'm not too sure about that one. I don't think it would work, especially for this. Anyway, so stamp all your stuff down in whatever background color you want to show up or stay the same, basically. And I used just two different colors of distress ink. I used Broken China and Evergreen Burrow, whatever. And I also used this. This is from the Wish app. It came like this. I guess it's a glue. For any of those that watch the Frugal Crafter, Lindsay Wyrick, I want to say her last name is. Probably butchering the shit out of it. Anyway, she has those ink dusters or something like that. And I'm like, well, shit, that looks like, one of those brushes you get from like a straight razor kit, to put the hot foam on the dude's face or whatever. And I found one in Wish for like $1, and it works great. A lot of the bristles came out at first, because it's like the second time I've used it. But it works great. That's how I was able to get into all these little spaces. So you might want to check that out. Totally worth it, trust me. But anyway, I just put the two colors on, sprayed it with a little bit of water. I tried to not lift up the color, but get rid of some of the water and whatnot. It took a little bit too much, and that's one of the reasons I had to go back in with the ink brush, whatever. But I used some corner, like filigree type stamps. I used some branch stamp that I have. I'm still looking for a tree one. Some grunge, like checkerboard, a couple dragonflies. So anyway, like I said, if you knew me and knew how hard it is for me to just do random ass stuff, especially like that, of course, that's not random. That was, placed. And the tree branches. But anyway, it's not a huge step, but it's a good step for me, because it's really hard for me to be random. I have to be like symmetrical and, things lined up perfectly and stuff like that. So for me, this is a small victory. And plus two, it's been a while since I've done an actual craft related video. So I thought it was about time and to share my victory with you guys. Anyway, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this. I think, I love it, but I don't really do cards or anything like that, but I'll find something for it. Also, to anybody that's watching this, alright, I do a lot of charity crafts. Like, I live right, like, not even a block away from my community center. So, a lot of the times, I don't want to do a whole bunch of crafts here in my house because, I'm not going to really be able to get it out of my house. And I don't want to turn my house into a crafter's hoarder house. So, I try to think of things that I could give away, and that's basically how I kind of came up with doing the charity craft, give stuff away. Okay, so the type of people that go up there, A lot of them are older, which I'm not saying, you know, elders don't appreciate things, but a lot of them are dudes. You know how guys are, especially the older generation. I'm not really into doing, like, I don't have any soap stuff anymore. I don't have any candle stuff. Mostly everything I have, it has to be like a paper craft related type thing. So I'm trying to think of stuff that I could make for, you know, 25 or so people. It's not like a big town or anything, so not like 100 people or something that go up there every day. The last thing I made was like mini notebooks. You know, just very, very simple piece of cardstock folded over, paper inside. I did like a twine binding. I don't sew, so twine binding and like a stamped image on the front. You know, they were probably, I would say, yeah, like 3.5 by 2, somewhere in there. Anyway, so now I'm trying to think of something else. So if you made it this far in the video, excuse me, sorry. If you made it this far in the video and you have an idea for something simple I could do with the things that I have, like, you know, like I said, I'm mostly a paper crafter, so I have, like, you know, heavyweight cardstock and score tape and design paper and stamps and things like that. But I'm just totally out of ideas. Like, I've hit a brick wall. So if you guys can help me think of something, I would really, really appreciate it. Because you know how it is. Well, if you're anything like me, like, you know, I get kind of down in the dumps when I don't have, you know, something to do. You know, I love arts and crafts. It's my passion. I think about it a lot. That's my hobby, so. Anyway, yeah, so if you guys could think of anything, any suggestions, whatever, would be greatly appreciated. You know, taking the time out of your day to help me out, I appreciate it. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Today is, I think, December, I want to say the 9th or 10th, 2016. So far for my giveaway, 2 people, well, one person has definitely said they're going to enter. Somebody else wasn't sure about the details or anything, and she hasn't replied anything else, so I don't know if she's going to enter or not, but spread the word. You got till about January 15th, 2017. That's when it will all end. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Have a great night. Bye.